I got a Windows screen here. I can't see our. What's going on, people? We are back. Sorry for the. One sec. Can you mute them in my ears? We are back. Sorry about the lag. Let's get straight into it and let's bring on Alex. Let's see if it's working now.
All right, come on, technicalities.
Alex, how's it going, Alex?
Is he there? Are we getting back on? 1 sec. Can't hear him. Can you hear us, Alex?
Still don't think it's working, guys.
No, he can't hear us still.
Not for me.
I can hear him. I can hear him, but he can't. Yeah, he can't hear us. All right, it looks like we just.
I can hear the other guys in the group.
It's not muted. All right. This is a shame.
Right, well, let's hope on Sunday it's not as a big a shit show. But,
as it's been right now. Unfortunately, it's still
sorry,
not working.
guys. I think we might have to knock this one on the head. Really sorry for everyone waiting, but it looks as though we're going to have to cut the stream short today. We'll be back on Sunday for our watch along and our post-match stream, and hopefully next Friday we'll be back for the pre-match one again. But I think for today we're just having a bit too many technical difficulties, and it's finding it hard to get this going.
Yeah, sorry about this, guys. 1 sec. All right, we'll keep 1 sec. But what? All right, 1 second. We just want to say thank you to Paul Walter, who joined us today, being gold up. We're sure to get these streams more regularly. We're going to have a pre-match fan show. We're going to have a post-match fan show. Obviously, we're going to have the live watch-alongs where you can all wear prizes up for grabs on the watch-alongs as well. But yeah, unfortunately, there's been a lot of technical difficulties here. We're just going to try, I think, one more time to see if we can get it working. But at the moment, it doesn't look like we're getting any luck right now. Unfortunately, we not sure why. We'll try Ariane. Yeah, we'll try a different person. See if they can hear us. Oh, Alex, can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Yeah,
oh, he can hear us. He can hear us.
You know.
Why, Carlos, what's the problem? Oh, we're swapping it out anyway.
All right, we're back from the dead, people.
All right, looks like we've got a stream going. Who we got on now? I can't see because it's not on.
Yeah.
1 sec. I think we got it working.
Is there any way to put it on the screen because we can't see what's going on? Give me a second. I don't even know it was alpha issue in the first place. Let's find out.
All right, I think we finally got it sorted. Oh, now you got Ariane and Alex on together. All right, 1 sec, guys. This hasn't been the most technically gifted of streams.
Worse than Premier Sport.
I'm not sure about that. I wouldn't go that far. Let's see if there's any update on Joe Roden at the moment. There is nothing too specific.
This is a transfer window.
We got an hour and 15 minutes till the end of the window, and yet Joe, nothing to say yet about Joe Roden, whether it's happening or not happening.
Hello?
Sorry? Yeah. Alex, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Working now.
All right, awesome. Welcome on back. All right, finally we got it working. Welcome back. We got West Ham on Sunday, Alex. Potentially Bale's debut as well. West Ham going to this game on the back of a 3-0 win against Leicester and a 4-0 win against Wolves before that. What are you feeling for the game on Sunday?
I think after every international break, the problem is momentum just couldn't be killed. That's I hate international breaks so much. Mm-hmm. Well, good football to watch. Yeah. And we didn't want this break because we had such good momentum, and I was just looking forward to the next game. Can we keep what we were doing before, we're going to have to find out. That's Tottenham. I feel we can get on something really good, then all of a sudden one result can just change it. And I don't know. I feel like if we can beat West Ham, who are in very good form, I feel like that does show that we can actually do this, and we can, do well this season.
Yeah, you confident though? You as in going into this game? Obviously, we know Lo Celso's out injured. Dyer looks like he's going to be down. He might not play. Tanganga's out as well. We should have enough quality on the pitch to beat West Ham. But West Ham always turn up against us, don't they?
Well, I mean, it's the cup final, isn't it? Like, what do you expect? This is West Ham. But we know we have enough quality. We know we have enough quality to beat most teams in the league. That's how it works. But this is football, and in the end, it's going to be a big derby for West Ham, and we just have to not, we have to not make their day. I do think we should win though.
Alex, when you look at West Ham and the form they've got coming into this game, what do you worry about in terms of our frailties?
It's the defensive frailties are always going to be there for Tottenham, especially when we're not going to have a new defender come in for the game. So our centre backs are we all think of the Man United game, 6-1, wow, amazing. You forget Sanchez makes a horror tackle within the first minute. So yeah. It's that sort of thing which our defence is so capable of, and it's not just Sanchez. It's basically all of them. So it's always that midfield. We got great midfield. I'm really happy with that. Attack, I don't even speak about. How excited are we for what could potentially happen? Gareth
Do you think
Bale.
He's going to play?
Is he starting? That's a big question. We have a question on everyone's lips.
I think Mourinho is loving this so much. He loves this sort of thing, doesn't he? When people go, "Oh, is this player going to start? Is he not?" Personally, I don't think he is going to. I would start him. I would if it was me. If it's him or Lucas Moura, for me it's going to be Bale, even a half-fit Bale. No offense, Lucas, but I feel like he's going to start on the bench because he really does love Lucas as well. Mourinho.
You say it's between Bale and Lucas, but Lamela played the first half against Man United. Last time we
very
played.
Very good point. Lamela played amazingly, and it is quite hard to drop a player when they're playing well. For example, that's why I feel Oreo is actually probably going to start maybe against United because of he's been doing great. The added pressure of Doherty coming in. It's to be honest, it's going to be Mourinho is a tactician, and he does do things depending on the opposition. So if he feels that Lamela is the right player to play against them, then that's what he'll do. Potentially, if he feels like he's not the right player, then he won't.
If we do end up dropping points on Sunday, is it important for the fan base not to go too overboard in terms of what one result means, or do you think it does kind of show the lack of consistency people accuse us of having over the last 1 year, still kind of being there in the squad?
Well, I don't think you can maybe judge it on just one result. I think people are going to overreact. That's what we do as football fans. We all do it. We're all guilty. I'm sure I might come on here and go, look at I was right, the momentum killed, all that. But the truth is that it is the consistency which is so important. And if something might go not our way on Sunday, and that's just how it is. And we just really need to see the upcoming. We've got quite a kind run of games I think coming up, from what I remember, and then quite a very tough period. So it's be interesting to see how we deal with both of those. But look, I haven't been this excited for a Spurs game in a very long time because I really just want to see how we perform after that massive victory. And I'm just excited to see players like Ndombele, Højbjerg, maybe Bale, Son Kane. Like it's just there's a lot of excitement right now in this fan base, and all I ask is please don't lose this momentum because I haven't seen our fan base like this in a very long time. And it's been really great to see over this international break. I haven't wanted an international break to end for a long time.
And finally, before I let you go, what score prediction are you going for?
I'm gonna go with 3-1 Tottenham.
3-1,
3-1.
same as Sim.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. Yeah.
Yeah. 3-1. I think. I think we have the attacking talent to really hurt them, but this is West Ham. They'll probably get one.
Is Bale going to
Yeah.
score?
Bale's gonna get a 90th minute winner like he did against them all those years ago. No, I don't know. Depends when or if he comes on, in my opinion.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Alex. Always a pleasure
Nice
speaking
one,
to you,
Alex.
mate.
Cheers for coming
Thank
on,
you very
mate.
much. Thank you.
Hopefully
Good to
speak
see
to you
you.
after the game on Sunday.
Will do.
Nice one,
Cheers,
Alex.
mate. All right, let's get Ariane on.
Oh, is he not there?
Is he gone?
There? Did he leave? Oh, there he
Hey,
is.
there he is. Ariane from sunny LA, it looks like. How's it going over there?
I can't see you guys actually on my screen.
No?
I have the stream up here, but I can see like a delayed version, but I can't see you guys here. But I can hear you guys. So.
We're here. We're live. We can on you. We're
can't
looking on
see
the
us,
YouTube
he's saying.
stream. We're on the YouTube stream. You can hear us. I think you can see us.
Well, as long as
there.
you can hear us, that's the main thing.
Yeah, that is the main thing. All right.
But talk to me about your thoughts coming into this game. How excited are you for Tottenham to be back after that international break that felt like it lasted a year?
It definitely felt like it lasted so long. I've been counting days until we could come back and play this game. I remember actually right after the Man United game, the first thing I did was to check my phone to see when the next game is, because I just wanted more. I just wanted more of that. I just want Tottenham to come back. Gareth Bale is scheduled to come back. We're just gonna have so much talent. Some I'm pretty sure didn't actually go to the international break, nor did Ndombele, or Sissoko or Aurier. So these players are still 100% fully fit. Been working with Mourinho, so I think they're all going to start. Maybe not Sissoko so much, but they're all going to start. So, and you still have the attacking talent of Harry Kane and Hingman's starting to start. Lloris in goal. It's just so much. It's just everything is to be excited about. And West Ham do look like they're in good form, but I mean, we just beat Man United 6-1 in their own backyard. What better form do you want than that? Like,
Yeah, West Ham are in good form, but in terms of their team, who do you point at in terms of you're a bit worried about?
always going to be Antonio, always. But Jamie Bowen also looks like he's on form. But I think the biggest threat to us, especially with the defense that we have, those two center backs, it's definitely going to be Antonio, and he just always finds a way to score. Even when we're 3-0, when they were 3-0 down last year, or Mourinho's first game, he found a way to score. 2 goals. Ridiculous.
And at the Tottenham
This
Hotspur
guy-
Stadium as well, losing 1-0. But yeah, you touched on it, but our defensive frailties are definitely there for this game because, Dyer potentially out, Tanganga out, so only actually 2 fit centre-backs in the squad. Is that a big worry for you?
Because I don't think that we don't have 2 really good, like world-class center backs, in my opinion. But all of our center back options are relatively close in terms of quality. Like if Toby's out, we have Dyer, or if Dyer's out, we have Toby. Sanchez out, we have Tanganga. If Tanganga's out, we have Sanchez. So they're all relatively similar enough for me not to be worried. But just in general, those 4 options don't give me enough confidence. But if any one of them or 2 of them are out, that alone doesn't make me think, okay, the other 2 are significantly worse, because I don't think that. I think they're all relatively on the same level. But I think Mourinho's going to miss Dyer a little bit since we all know how much he loves him. But me personally, I'm not too worried.
And what about this potential signing of Joe Rodon before the window? We've got an hour left of this transfer window. There's a few murmurs that it still might happen. We're still not sure. Do you really want this deal to go through, and do we need him?
I don't think we actually need him. I don't think he's going to come in, and I just don't think that we need a 5th choice center back right now, because he's not going to come in over Tanganga. He's not going to come in over Toby. He's definitely not going to come over Sanchez, and he's definitely not coming in over Josie's man Dyer. I would just rather wait until January. Hopefully by then we have the money and the funds to go for Skriniar. Alistair Gold said we might be interested back in January. So I'd rather just wait and just go all out for a world-class center back than just get another one that we might be able to sell for twice or three times his price in like 2 years. I just don't think Joe Rodon's the right guy for us.
Interesting.
Fair enough. And let me get your predictions, scoreline predictions.
And Bale predictions as well.
And Bale predictions, obviously.
For Bale, I want him to start, but I feel like this is like when you see all those reports coming out that Bale could start. It could be like round 2 of Jose's mind games, except this time it's flipped around on us. I think Lucas or Lamela will start again. I think Bale's probably going to start on the bench, unfortunately. But I do think he'll come on, maybe 60, 70th minute, or even to change the game, depending on how it's going. Hopefully not. And for the scoreline, I'm going to say 4-1.
4-1, that's what I said.
I can see scoring a lot. Yeah.
I said 4-1.
I said 4-1 Tottenham.
All right, so we got one agreeing with me, one agreeing with you. Let's see what comes out of it. Ariane, thanks as always for coming on. Hopefully speak to you after the game on Sunday.
Nice to see you, Ariane.
Cheers, mate.
We got another member and a super chat, I think.
Yes, the super chat was from Paul Gregory, and it says, I don't think our defence is as bad now as people think. Now we have had time to adapt to Mourinho's system, we are defending as a team now. And the gold was from James Pittman. But let's talk about that super chat for a second.
That's the thing that I agree with, because I think everyone's banging on about our defence, which is true. I think our defence has definitely been our weakness over the past year. But I think it's more how we defend as a team as opposed to the actual individual players. That's from my perspective. And people underestimate our defending this season because, yes, we've conceded goals, but we've actually only conceded one from open play. So I think in terms of as a team, there is no manager better at getting a defence structured than Jose Mourinho and getting a defence to play. So I think he can get our defence to defend better than the sum of its parts. I really do believe that. Even though maybe our individual players could be better, I think as a team he'll get us defending better than say United or Chelsea.
Yeah, I think as a team we are defending a lot better, but you can still see, even in a Man United game when we win 6-1 at Old Trafford, you could see the defensive frailties there. Even though they didn't get more than one goal, they could have. They really could have.
Yeah, but they're Man United. They have Rashford, Martial. They're going to be a threat to the best teams in the world.
Yeah,
they'll be a threat. So you can't, it's about limiting the amount of chances, not necessarily. You can't stop a team from creating any chances at all. So sometimes anyway. But I think Mourinho could be the difference for us when in terms of finishing with a team like Chelsea United, he could be the difference. But I want to also there's been an update on the Joe Rodon stuff.
Yeah.
From Gareth Vincent, who's a BBC Wales reporter. He says Swansea will sign Joel Latibudiri and Casey Palmer, and he says Ryan Bennett and Ryan Manning's on permanent deals in the pipeline, but those two probably depend on Joe Rodon leaving. Spurs trying to get a deal done, but no news yet on Phoebe and Greed going to the wire. So it seems like Swansea have got signings lined up, and it's just a case of getting the Joe Rodon deal through the door, and then Swansea have their signings. So this one looks like it could potentially be happening. There's only an hour left, though, of the window before it closes, so this one is really going to go right down to the wire. It sounds like Swansea kind of want this done because they want to sign their signings. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. If anything happens, obviously we'll get this to you immediately. But yeah, some promising signs there on the Joe Rodon deal.
Right, so we could have yet another signing through the door. It's been a very busy last month or so in terms of signings. Just want a reminder to all the gold members, you've got the link to join us on the live stream in your community section. So all you have to do is click that community section and find that link and come and have a chat with us about the upcoming game. Let's get Marcelo on, see what he has to say.
How we doing, boys?
Yes,
how we
Marcelo.
doing?
All good. How are you doing, mate?
Yeah. Before we start, I'd like to congratulate West Ham for reaching their Champions League final. I'm happy for you. I know this is a big game for you. I know this is the only time everybody talks about you, so congratulations on that.
Well, there are times last season that you weren't sure they were going to make it this far in the Premier League. They might have got relegated.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But I'm glad that they stayed up. It's a two easy wins.
I'm not sure about that.
I wouldn't say easy, but usually wins, that's for sure. I like the smile and then the kind of smug look you've got on your face. I can already tell. Is Gareth Bale going to play? Tell me that.
110%, man. I'm telling you, this is Jose Mourinho's mind game. When he says, "Oh yeah, player, he may come, he may not come," he's coming. He's gonna start. I'm telling you, he's gonna start, and he's gonna score goals. 2 goals.
2 goals.
When
Telling
you're looking at the West Ham side and kind of their form the last couple of weeks, is there anything to be worried about?
I mean, obviously everybody says it, Antonio. I think everybody's giving our defense a little bit more hard time than it actually is. I mean, the league can't defend. If you look at this season, the league can't defend in general. So I think it's whoever has a better attack that's going to be winning these games. And I think we have the better attack, so I'm not too worried.
Okay. But how do you see in the game going on Sunday? Do you think it's going to be just West Ham sitting back and playing on the counter attack? Do you think they're going to have more attacking threat than we would like? How do you think it's going to go?
I mean, it is their cup final, so they're gonna come out. They're gonna come out strong. I see it being back and forth. I see them nicking a goal, maybe 2, but I think we're gonna overwhelm them. Yeah.
There's actually their past couple games with their wins has been David Moyes. He's been out self-isolating, and now he's back. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for them?
I mean, that's good for us because if he's self-isolating, I don't know. It's good for us. Oh, that's all I know. I'm not worried. Look, we got this man right here. I don't know why Spurs fans are worried. We got this guy. These last time Bale played against these men, they have PTSD. I'm telling you, they have PTSD. They're gonna see Bale. They're gonna get shook. That defense, they're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna get jittery. It's gonna be a 4-2 victory for Spurs. I'm telling you.
4-2.
And who's going to score the goals for us? You've already told me Bell's going to get 2. Who's going to get the other 2?
Bale's gonna get 2. Kane, and I'll say Son. I think all of our forwards are gonna get goals this season.
Son actually has a very good record against West Ham, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, they hate him.
So does Kane.
Kane. I mean, that's triple PTSD for them, so it's good for us.
How good can that front 3 be for us?
I think we have one of the best front 3 in the league. I mean, other than Liverpool's front 3, you got to give them credit.
Yeah.
I think we have the best front 3. I mean, if you look at the league, Chelsea, their front 3 is still, gelling. I mean, Ziyech is out. Timo has been looking pretty bad, to be honest. You look at what else? Arsenal's not even close.
What do you mean? They got a 75 million superstar they signed last summer.
Yeah, he's on the bench. You paid 75 million for a bench player. Good job, Arsenal. And then you're paying what, 250 a week for a worn-out Willian. I mean, he doesn't even get for our Brazil squad, so he's not even good enough. So they're jokes. They're jokes.
So, are you in Brazil?
No, I live in the States right now.
Oh, you live in the States.
Yeah. But,
so are you Brazilian?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
So have you got any inside info about Carlos Vinicius?
Hey man, I'm excited, bro. I hope he turns out to be good because Bobby Firmino, he's been lacking for the Brazil squad. So I hope he turns out good for us, and I think he did. I think he will because he looked good in Benfica, top scorer. He's still young, so I don't see why not. And he's a backup. People got to remember this. This is the perfect backup we can get.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to be excited for this window. And also, please, Levy, sign the Welsh Maldini. I'm telling you, man, this kid is going to be fantastic. We need to sign this kid. We need another center back.
What makes you so confident on that? How good have you seen him play?
I mean, I've seen him a couple games in the championship. I have the championship on ESPN Plus, and he's tall. He's tall, he's young, he's athletic. So, and I think, Toby, he's getting older, and I don't know. I feel like since he's so young, I think Mourinho can work with him better because a lot of these guys still have like that Pochettino mentality, and I think if Mourinho can get a young player, he can instill his mentality in the team. So be good.
Right. Well, it looks like it might be getting done, so I have to wait and see on that one. We'll give you any updates.
An hour, just under an hour to go till the window slab shut. But look, let's hope we get that one over line. But thank you so much for coming and joining.
Come on, you Spurs!
Come on.
Come and chat to us after the game, mate. But thanks for coming on.
Will do. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. That was a brilliant call. I really
Nice
enjoyed that one.
He's a jokester.
Welcome to Silver to Martin Mycroft, another member there. So welcome. But I love that Welsh Maldini, Joe Roden. I love that. Who have we got coming on next? We got Nipun Sharma, who's actually a Chelsea fan. So not too much abuse in the comments, guys. Let's give this guy a bit of a break. He is a member after all. But Nipun, Chelsea fan, I believe. You're on mute.
Oh,
we
you're
can't
on mute,
hear
mate.
you.
You're on mute, mate.
Yeah,
There we go.
I was in a call. I was calling someone else on my own phone. So yeah, I am a Chelsea fan. But yeah.
How did you take the penalty shootout 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I did a watch along for that. Yeah.
You're a YouTuber.
Not too lightly. There was one person I blame, and that is Emerson.
Emerson.
What happened? What did Emerson do?
He slipped.
For the goal. That's right. So, Chelsea have Southampton this weekend, right?
Yeah, we do.
And
I'm predicting a win for us.
I'm
predicting a draw or a Chelsea win.
Let me ask you this question: Are you confident Chelsea are finishing above Spurs this year?
Before the United game, yes. Now I am conflicted. It's an all open race basically. Everything's for grabs. So I'm not going to comment right now.
Tell me, Frank Lampard obviously spent a lot of money this summer. If things keep going the way they're going and they don't really improve too much by, let's say, how long do you give Frank Lampard until he's really under pressure?
A year. I mean, he had a transfer ban last year, so there were no expectations. Now that he's got some proper players, I'm going to give him a year. If he doesn't, I'm going to start questioning him.
And obviously, as a Chelsea fan, you know a lot about Jose Mourinho. What do you think he can achieve at Tottenham this season?
He'll get you guys a trophy. Besides, it's not you guys I have the biggest beef with. It's your neighbours down the road.
Oh, okay. You're the enemy of my enemy is our friend, I think. In this
yeah,
case.
But Chelsea are not our friends.
Come on, we're all friends here. As in like, not clubs, but.
What is it about Arsenal you can't stand? Come on, let's have a.
I can get behind some Arsenal hatred.
What can I not stand about Arsenal?
Yeah, tell us, please.
They're fans.
Oh,
the most unbearable brand of people in the world.
Yep.
What is it about their fans you can't stand?
You probably wouldn't even make. I mean, I find a lot of fans annoying. You guys won't even make my top 5.
Would we make your top 10?
That's a tough one.
I want to know what is it about?
I find Celtic fans more annoying, to be honest with you. Because Rangers are my favourite team in the SPL. In fact, the only derby I actually believe in is the Arsenal versus Chelsea rivalry.
What, you believe in that more than Arsenal against Spurs?
Yeah.
Why is that?
No. Put it this way. The North London derby, I hate Arsenal to the point that I would actually support you guys during the North London derby.
Interesting.
I've never heard that from a Chelsea fan before.
Well,
ever.
I know a lot of Chelsea fans don't like Arsenal either.
Yeah, but I know those Chelsea fans who don't like Arsenal hate Spurs more.
I want to know, what is it about Arsenal fans you find so annoying? I want to know.
Well, delusions of grandeur, basically.
It's true. They always over-celebrate things and celebrate too much about small things.
Exactly.
And celebrate too early.
Exactly.
Are they doing the same with Arteta?
I do have some friends who are Arsenal fans, and these friends are not annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know not to be annoying in front of me, because I will just banter the hell out of them.
But who's going to finish higher, Spurs or Arsenal this year?
You guys, obviously. Obviously, you guys. I mean, You got Jose. When's the last time, whether it's with any team he's been with, when's the last time Arsenal got one over Jose? He never did it when
been
he
a
was
long
with
time.
us. He never did it when he was with you guys.
I think Arsenal beat him once when he was at United, I believe. One game.
And that is why Jose Mourinho is not mentioned once in Arsene Wenger's book.
Exactly, because he couldn't get a win. But anyway,
Just before we let you go, give me a score prediction for the Spurs game this weekend.
Although, well, you might not know this about me. My second team is actually West Ham United.
West Ham is your second team.
The second team. I don't consider West Ham and Chelsea to be rivals.
Okay. And do you think Spurs are beating West Ham this
reason
weekend?
Behind that, I was born 4 miles away from the bowling ground, so actually I should be supporting West Ham as my first team. But no, Chelsea are my first team.
All right.
So although I'll be supporting West Ham, I'm going to predict a 3-1 win for you guys.
3-1.
3-1.
All right, now we're talking.
guys.
Thank you so much for joining us, mate.
West Ham. Gareth Bale will probably to score, and I think Son will grab a brace.
Brilliant.
All right.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
joining
coming
me.
on,
It was a
mate.
pleasure speaking
Really
to you.
hope you can have me on sometime in the future.
No problem. Looking forward to it. See ya.
Bye, mate. Bye, mate.
Who is it? Sources at TalkSport saying that Spurs and Swansea are still in talks with Joe Roden.
Still in talks. Well, there's
We're only
about
45
minutes to go
These
of the
talks better
transfer
bloody wrap
window.
up soon.
Look, we've got Sukrant waiting. Let's go chat to him. Hello, my
Sukrant.
friend. How are you? Sukrant? Can you hear me?
Hello. It's me.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's you.
it's you.
How you doing,
Sorry
mate?
if we butchered your
Yeah, I
name.
can hear you.
Did I pronounce your name right?
No. It was better than I expected. Usually English people butcher it completely, but that was better.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from India.
Well, that's why we didn't butcher it, because we've got a bit of Indian blood in us anyway. So that's the way
Exactly.
it goes.
Calling from. Am I?
I think he's got quite poor connection.
Yeah, is he still
He's
there?
frozen on our screen. We'll try go back to him. But
Oh, is he there? Oh, so we'll try to go, but we'll come back to you, Sukrant, in a minute. Unfortunately,
DJ Tivy says Spurs have confirmed Roden, but I don't believe
DJ
that.
Tivy. No, come on, man. I don't think Spurs have confirmed Roden.
You're getting us searching our phones. Nipun Sharma with a super chat. Thanks for having me. Thanks for coming on,
No,
mate.
they
It was a
haven't.
pleasure speaking to you.
Spurs have not confirmed Roden, whatever people say in the chat. But there's still talk. There's still a lot of talk around. But 45 minutes ago, how is this deal going to get done? I know he's in London waiting, but I don't know. It's a race against time here. This should have been wrapped up a long time ago. Unless we get that extension that some clubs get, they can get some sort of extension if the player has already agreed.
I mean,
transfer.
Arsenal signed Party in the last hour, and he was.
But that deal was already going for the whole day, wasn't it? It started so early in the day, and then obviously he signed in the last hour. But this
What
one
about
was-
when we signed Van der Vaart on the last day?
that
The
one?
last
That one
hour?
was unbelievable. We had to wait till the day after to find out if it was confirmed or not. We actually didn't know on the night.
So you know it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
Shall we try Sukrant again?
He's frozen.
Oh,
he's still frozen. So all right then.
If you disconnect and reconnect, Sukrant, we'll try and get you back on. We've got 630 people viewing, 253 likes. Everyone just scroll down and smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Why not? It's completely free to you guys. Let's go through a few comments.
Apparently, Ryan Bennett has arrived at Swansea for a medical. So things are moving.
So things are happening. Things are
happening.
Martin Mycroft says Moyes is back on the West Ham bench, so Spurs could easily get 10. Love that. I think Moyes coming back is probably is a good thing for us.
I think it will, judging by the results without him. There are some Swansea fans tweeting that they're very worried now that Joe Rodon could the deal could be done. They all seem very upset about a potential Rodon transfer. So that only bodes well for us, I guess. We'll have to wait and see. Apparently, the West Ham deal instead of Benrahma, by the way, just an interesting point. Apparently, they're now looking for a loan with an option to buy as opposed to a permanent. Because
I thought he failed a medical.
Yeah, because of the medical complications, they're looking for a loan with an option to buy instead of the permanent.
Let's get Joe Lee on. Jolie. How's it going, Joe?
Yes, Joe.
All good, man. Here,
you're
sat in
mute.
quarantine, really bored. Wish I was there with you.
Hopefully you will be soon, mate. Hopefully you will be
Maybe
soon.
you can have the David Moyes effect on us.
But Joe, looking at the game, coming into it, how you feeling?
I'm really excited, honestly. The international break, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't really care about these friendlies, the Nations League and everything like that. So I've just been missing Spurs, obviously Bale coming back as well. I'm so excited for it, I can't lie to you. And there's a lot of talking points ahead of it as well. So yeah, buzzing, man.
Are you worried coming into it when you look at West Ham's form, or do you trust in our ability to just go out there and smash them?
You look at West Ham's form, but you got to look at our form as well. I mean, we've just beaten United 6-1, and I think we've got to focus on ourselves more than West Ham. And look at our squad compared to them. We're the better team by far. So, I'm still confident no matter how good they're doing, really.
But in terms of most potential threats, in terms of how they're going to play, they're probably going to sit deep and play on the counter attack. Is that suited to how we like to play? Do you think, or do you think they're going to come?
No, we always struggle. We've always struggled to break teams down, which can cause a problem for us. But our attack is going to be more dangerous than ever. Obviously, with Bale returning to our side, and I think it was Arian saying they're still going to have PTSD. So hopefully, our newly fledged attack is going to cause them some problems, and we can start to break teams down that sit and defend throughout the game. I think, if we can do it this weekend against West Ham, then we could do well for the rest of the season, because that's our biggest problem. For the last few years, we can't break teams down.
If you had money on it, is Bale going to start on Sunday?
I actually don't know. I've been thinking about this back and forth. I don't know. What do you think? Really, it's sort of just a guess. Whatever I say. I mean, he could come on at half time. He could start. I mean, Mourinho effect. He could come on in like the 20th minute just to mess with their heads. And I don't have a clue, to be honest. What do you guys think?
I mean, Jose said that he's ready to play, so I can't see him not starting, to be fair. I'm a firm believer that he's going to start. I really am.
That's ideal, of course. I think Kane, Son and Bale, that's dangerous, man. That's scary.
The only thing that makes me think he might not is just Lamella played so well against United in that first half that maybe he'll stick with him and have Bale on the bench and then to bring on just in case, because I think he's looking to kind of have this kind of meritocracy within the squad where if you play well you get to keep your place. But I think Bale's was one of the best
players in the world, you probably get to start as well. So
Bale's one of those players where you just put him in if he's available because he's that good. So I'm undecided what if he is going to start or not. But how do you see the game going? Do you see us a comfortable win, or is it a big struggle?
Sorry, say that again. I could hear someone in the chat.
How do you see the game going on Sunday?
I think we need a fast start, as I always say. I think if they're going to sit back, we need to score as early as possible, because if they're playing sort of defensive style football, then we always struggle to break that down, and they could end up scoring, and then it's more problems. So we need to score early. I can see us winning 2-0. I think we're in fantastic form, and I know they're in good form as well. But look at the way we've been playing. I think if we can keep our defence solid, then our attack's not going to be a problem.
So you're saying 4-1?
2-0.
Oh, 2-0, sorry.
2-0.
So, to be fair, that
predictions.
Yeah, you nearly got that right. I mean, not far away.
Yeah.
You were right. You were right at the half-time prediction.
Yeah, you said 4-1 to you.
I'll take that, to be honest.
But Joe, absolute pleasure speaking to you. Thanks for coming on, mate.
Nice one, Joe.
Cheers.
Good to see you, mate.
The thing that worries me is that all Spurs fans are so confident for this game. And you know what happens when we get overconfident.
Yeah, bad things happen.
That's what worries me big time. And especially against a team like West Ham, just on a day they can just flip a switch and suddenly they turn into a good team on an off day, but they can't keep it up consistently. But when it comes to playing against us, they usually turn it on. So that's what I'm worried about. Let's go on to our next guest, Radwan. Hello, Radwan.
How are you? I'm Radwan from Egypt. I'm a Spurs fan.
Can you flip your camera onto landscape?
Is that possible?
Yeah, like this?
Yeah, perfect, mate.
Hey lads, how you doing?
We're good, mate. We're good.
All
How
the
are
way
you?
from Egypt.
Yeah, from Egypt. Yeah, I've been Spurs fan like for 10 years now.
Beautiful.
So you were very happy when we had Mido and Gali and these kind of players?
Yeah, Mido was better than Gali. Gali didn't leave the team on good terms.
Yeah.
No, he did not.
Mido, yeah, even Mido was a little bit of ups and downs, and with the injury, then Berbatov came in, and he's a sub forever. Then, Mido keeps playing like a season in every team. He's a good player, but inconsistent, I guess.
For me, Mido was actually very underrated at Spurs. I thought he was a very, very good player, but then towards the end, I don't think he really looked after himself properly, and he was a bit overweight and stuff. But when on his day, Mido was a very, very, very good player. Really was.
Yes, he was. He had great potential, I guess. Didn't fulfill it. Had some great moments, but I guess at the end of the day, you can say he's inconsistent. But he still loves the team. If you saw his last interview, he's a Spurs fan, I guess.
Yeah, actually, you interviewed him at once, didn't you?
Yeah, I interviewed him a couple of times, actually. But I think his best time, actually, especially later in his career, was probably at Tottenham.
Yeah, I think
that was his best season.
Maybe before at Ajax or Roma.
I'm saying, but in the second part of his career, I think his best football has been played at Tottenham. Well, you were a Spurs fan all the way back then in 2004? You've been a Spurs fan for a while.
No, I don't think I was back then. When I was a little bit younger, I used to support Aston Villa, the Martin O'Neill era. Yeah, the Martin O'Neill era. It was. I really like to support underdogs who respect their team academy, and look forward to do a surprise every season. And I think Spurs project the last couple of years was very interesting. Also, my cousin, he lives in England. He's a Spurs fan, so I have a family history regarding the team. And I think as a whole, Spurs now has a very good vision to what we want as fans or as a club to get by end of this year, hopefully some trophies.
All right. And when you're looking towards the game this weekend against West Ham, how are you feeling the game's going to go? Are you confident going into it?
I don't know, actually. I think a lot of our players played a lot of the international games. Maybe they'll be a little bit fatigued. We had a good sum of players that were rested, like Lucas didn't play, Lamela didn't play, Ndombele, Sissoko. We have a lot of choices to play with. I think we should mash up the team, get some players that were rested with some of the players that were played in the international games. Maybe we get a good starting 11. But I think West Ham is going to try to annoy, especially with everyone coming out and saying that Spurs this year could have a chance of winning the league. Even Air Wright just came out and just said that he's having this funny feeling that Spurs may do something, or something is changing at Spurs. So I think they will try to upset us. I totally think so.
And when you look at...
but I think score early.
No, carry on, sorry.
It's okay. I think if we score early, the game will be easy. Yeah. The game will be very easy.
I completely agree with that. But when you look at before the international... When you look at before the international break, David Moyes had to quarantine, so he actually was managing the team via Zoom for 2 games, and that was the 2 games where they actually played well and got a lot of goals. And do you think that will play into our hands now? David Moyes is back on the touchline.
I think maybe also the fact that they have been resting for this so much time, maybe they won't be ready for the game. Because players cool down when you have a good form, and then after 2 weeks you're playing again, it's like restarting.
Yeah,
I think we may have a chance. Also, it's in our stadium. I know it doesn't make much of a difference with no fans now, but still, It's your stadium, and we're looking positive. The team looks positive. Everyone is happy. I think, like, if nothing strange happens, we're gonna win the game definitely. Maybe even 3 or 4. But you never know. Spurs, sometimes it's like frustration.
Well, we saw what happened at the Newcastle game. We completely battered Newcastle that game, drawing 1-1 at the end of it. I mean, we need to take our chances, don't we? That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, and hopefully the referee doesn't do it again like what he did in Newcastle. It was extremely annoying. Extremely annoying.
But even so, we should not be relying on refereeing decisions like that. The game should have been out of sight by then.
Absolutely, 100% agree about that. Yeah, we need to be more clinical. We get the chances. We need to bury the game early.
In terms of how we're playing at the moment and the squad that we have, do you feel, Ian Wright said that he feels like something's happening at Tottenham and we could potentially challenge for a title. Harry Redknapp saying we have the squad to challenge for the title. A lot of Tottenham fans are excited as well. Do you share that excitement?
I think so, yes. I think we could win something this year, absolutely.
And also, do you think on Sunday Bale is going to start?
Yes, I think he's going to start.
Come on, that's what we like to hear, and that's what we like to see.
I'm looking forward to that. It'd be amazing if he gets to start and he can, especially if he gets a goal against West Ham as well. That would just be absolutely unbelievable. But I have to wait and see on that one. But what's your prediction then for Sunday?
I would say good. On a good day, 4-1. On a bad day, you never know.
You never know.
Well, let's hope it's a good day. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you so much, lads.
All the good. All the best, mate. Cheers for coming on.
A lot of positive Spurs fans out there. John, Ben, welcome to Silver. Another member there. Absolutely sensational.
John Ben. That 2 people.
No,
one person.
One
person. John Ben.
Let's bring on our next guest. It's Jake. Yes,
hey
Jake.
guys, what's up?
Yeah,
how's it going, Jake?
Jake, you alright?
Good boys. How are you guys doing?
Yeah,
We're
absolutely
all good.
beautiful,
We're all
man.
good.
I like the high energy. I love
We're
it.
happy football is back. Proper football, should I say? Proper football.
Yeah, I've been I'm still down at school here in North Carolina. I'm at, and I've been watching the Nations League, and it's just so boring and it's just a waste of time. Like, I hate it. It's got a high chance to get our guys hurt, and we don't want that, obviously. I mean, we just got healthy. We got Bale back healthy, ready to go, but, oh, man.
It's just a pointless competition as well.
Yeah, and I don't know if you watched the last I don't know if you watched the last England game against Denmark, but Højbjerg was doing his best to get Kane out for the rest of the season. What was going on there?
I saw him tackle Kane. My heart stopped for a second. I'm like, oh, God, he's got to get up, but... More about that game. Friggin' Maguire again. Oh my God, he's terrible. So bad.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is with Harry Maguire. We saw his frailties 2 weekends ago at Old Trafford, didn't we? Yeah. And we saw that too well.
It was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Sent off in 35 minutes. Like, what a 10-day span for that guy.
Yeah, it's not been good for them.
But when you're looking at the game against West Ham, how do you feel the game's going to go? Are you excited and confident?
I'm as confident as I can be with it. I mean, knowing how we are when we're confident, anything can happen for us because we're Tottenham. But I'm looking forward to seeing Bale play. Hopefully he starts. If he comes off the bench, I'll totally understand what Jose is thinking. But I just want to see him get some game time, maybe score a goal or 2. And then just see how that front 3 will play with him, Son, and Kane all together for the first time.
Yes, I mean, adding Bale to the way those 2 have started this season, like how they've started like champions. Honestly, those 2 so far, Kane and Son, the link up, and adding Bale to it is just mouth-watering. How do you think he will fare linking up with Kane and Bale?
Oh, with the way Kane's been playing. His hold-up play this year, like he's inner De Bruyne is just coming out all of a sudden this season. The way Harry started this season, that's why he's the best number 9 in the world, like best center forward. He's just so good at picking out passes and then getting into space to score. Like he does it all for us. So if he gets going with Bale, if they get linked up in the way that he's been doing it with Son so far. Oh my God, the sky's the limit for us.
And we've had so far this season. It's been a situation where Kane's dropped a lot deeper, and he's been feeding Son and feeding the right winger as well. Do you think it's possible that could do that role, or do you think it'll be more likely Kane will be looking for Bale in behind?
They could like rotate it in some way, but I could still see Harry dropping more deeper than Bale, and Bale staying out wide, using his pace and his legs to get in behind, and then creating chances that way. Like a more effective Lucas Moura type role.
Yeah. But do you think it would be harsh on Lamela to not start again after the way he played on Sunday against United?
It would be, honestly, like the way Lamela's played recently this season, especially, like he's been incredible for us. He's been so crucial. I would like to see him get game time, but then again, you're adding Gareth Bale to a front three already, including Harry Kane and Heung-min Son. So I could see it would be harsh, but I totally understand why Jose would want to do it, because it's Bale and he's a world-class player on his day.
Are you worried that, obviously West Ham's cup final coming into the game this weekend, and, defensive frailties from Spurs, there's there. Obviously Eric Dyer potentially out, Tanganga's out, only 2 recognised centre-backs in the squad. Does that worry you at all?
A little bit. I mean, it just shows us more why we need to get this Joe Rodon deal over the line. I've been refreshing Twitter every 5 minutes or so, just seeing if we've made any progress.
It looks promising, to be honest.
Yeah, I've seen them. They got Ryan Bennett, I think, from Wolverhampton, is coming in on a permanent deal. So, hey, we've got a shot, but it just shows us like why we needed a center back this window above everything that we've already gotten with Bale, Reguilon, Vinicius, Højbjerg. But if we could get him over the line, that'll be perfect, because we're just so frail there. Because like you said, we've only got 2 guys ready to go for Sunday, and Toby and Davinson Sanchez.
Are you worried about Toby up against Mikel Antonio? Because Antonio, obviously a very physical, pacey striker, and Toby's physicality is something that's been waning over the past 6 months or so.
Yeah, I could see Antonio getting one over on Toby a couple times, because he's just a beast, that guy. He's big, strong, fast, and Toby's losing his legs. Obviously, he's getting older. And Davinson Sanchez, even, like, he's pacey, but sometimes he just makes a couple questionable decisions. So if they can contain Mikel Antonio, it'll be a good day for us.
And finally, before I let you go, give us a score prediction for the weekend.
I could see us winning. I could see us winning by a 2-goal margin, so like 2-0, 3-1, 4-2, something like that. I see us winning by a 2-goal margin if we're winning it.
I mean, I don't think we've kept a clean sheet this season, and we haven't won at home this season either. So
That's our first win of the season. Has to be this Sunday.
It has to be this weekend. We can't.
Bale's second debut. That'll be a great way to.
I mean, all the stars just seem to be aligning for Spurs at the moment. We just got to keep this going. Thanks a lot for joining us, mate.
Well, no, thanks for having me on, boys.
Nice one, Jake. Nice to see you, mate.
And last but not least, let's bring on Will Stewart.
Will Stewart.
Oh, yes, Will, outdoors as well.
What's going on, guys?
How's it going, mate?
Going good, going good. How you guys doing today?
Yeah, we're good. Right. Thanks for coming on. Obviously, it's West Ham's Cup final this weekend. How are you feeling coming into the game?
Honestly, the international break has made me a little bit worried. Are we going to hold that momentum we had from those 8 games in, 2 weeks, or are we going to see a little bit of a slack off? Is the thing that concerns me the most.
What's your gut feeling telling you? What way is it going to go?
I think it really depends on how our front 6 or 7 kind of press the ball or move forward. Are they going to be, real intense, or are they going to kind of sit back and take it slow? We tend to not do so hot when we take it slow in the first half of games. So it's that's really the thing that we hope to see. A lot of the guys up front didn't have to go on international break, so maybe they'll be all right. But that's really the concerning thing for me is, are we going to lose the momentum we had coming into this game before the international break?
When you've seen West Ham's form, how do you see the game being won and lost in this game? Which frailties and where are strengths?
For West Ham, honestly, I don't think that I think they're getting a little bit more credit than they deserve for their current form for the last 2 games. I don't think that Wolves' defense is the same as it was last season. They haven't really showed that.
Well, they don't have Matt Doherty, so what do you expect?
Right. So I mean, that's probably the biggest key for that, and then also, their other games too. I think it'll really depend on how our back two play, if we have any mistakes or anything like that. I'm not really worried about the fullback positions anymore with Reguilon coming in and like you said, Matt Doherty coming in and having Serge Aurier on form. But I think it's either going to be a blowout. We're either going to see like a 4-1 win, or it's going to be real tight, like a last 5-minute, winner for a
nice 35-yard screamer from Gareth Bale.
Right, exactly. I think people are. I don't think Gareth Bale's getting enough credit. I think you're going to see. You may not see, 7 year ago Gareth Bale, but I think you're going to see second or third year Real Madrid Gareth Bale. I really do. I really think that that's the way he's gonna play. So.
And if he does turn up like that, as you say, what can we achieve this season?
Once that signing came in, and once I saw that Sergio Reguilon came in along with that deal, I thought to myself, we've got a chance. There's no reason that we can't. I mean, we've been biting at that for the last 3 or 4 years either. And what I want to know is, what's up with Liverpool fans not giving us credit for finishing above them for 6 or 7 years in a row?
I mean,
yeah, true.
Yeah. Look, I think there was a stat. I think we finished 9 above them 9 times the last 10 seasons before 2 seasons ago or something.
Yeah, before they won the Champions League.
Yeah, before they won the Champions League. So we have been better side than Liverpool. The only thing that Liverpool did was they targeted what they needed to target, and they got the best player available in each position. They went on to win the Champions League and Premier League. We've done that this season, so I think time will tell what we can actually achieve this season and next.
I think that Skriniar signing for me would have definitely put us on par. I think if we would have gotten that over the line, I would have said there's zero reason why we can't compete with Liverpool. Not having that, high-level center back to partner up with Toby and Dyer, I don't think it's a deal breaker. I just think it would have been a lot more possible with that signing. But without it, I think we have a chance. So.
But how much of a difference you think a difference maker is someone like Mourinho in charge, who, when you have clubs like Man United and Chelsea with Oli and Frank Lampard in charge, do you really feel like Mourinho can really coach a team to be better than the sum of its parts? And even defensively, he can coach a defense better than, say, Oli and Frank can?
I think so, yeah. And with Ledley King and stuff there helping out, I think that's, a huge benefit. But I also, too, I think it has to come down to, at the end of the day, that's the thing that makes football different than all the other sports is, it really comes down to what the players on the field do. So, I wasn't a huge, Mourinho fan when it first joined. I think the documentary really helped for me to kind of change my mind a little bit. But, I think it was just. I think as long as we can continue to attack, because that's really the thing that's helped, Liverpool and City over the last couple of years dominate the league is you have to have that attacking presence, right? Sitting back doesn't win the leagues anymore, right? So as long as we keep both aspects of it, I think it's a really. I think it'll do just fine. I don't really rate. I definitely don't rate Solskjaer, and I definitely don't rate Lampard yet. What's he done? He coached in the championship side, right? So
6th place. Yeah, he hasn't done too much, although they'll both point out they finished above Mourinho last season, but I think there were different circumstances to that.
66 points?
Yeah, exactly. Mourinho got more than that in his first year at United, and he finished 6th. So it shows the standards of the Premier League were quite low last season. I am so confident Mourinho is going to be on his A game this year. I really am. And I think he could be the difference maker, because I think our squad compared to like Chelsea's and stuff are quite similar, but I think he could really be the difference maker.
Well, I think that we have far more depth than Chelsea does.
I agree.
Right. So I mean, right now with Pulisic and Havertz or what, I can't remember his name exactly. The
Kai
midfielder.
Havertz and
Ziyech.
With
I
them
think
out,
Chelsea have a lot of depth as well, to be fair to them. Except for maybe
but with
not
those
defense.
guys out, what have they done over the last 4 weeks?
No, I completely agree with you. I don't rate Chelsea so far, and I think if they were ever going to gel, it's not going to be this season. I think maybe the back end of this season, maybe next season, they're going to gel. But I don't know if Lampard has enough time to make that happen. That's my honest feeling.
Yeah, I just don't think that. I mean, I think they have a really good squad. I think that them signing Werner and stuff like that was a really good signing, but he hasn't really kind of kicked into drive yet. I'm sure he will at some point in time, but I just don't think that team right now is as good of a spine as we do. I really don't. I think that spine with Højbjerg coming in, Kane, Son, and Bale up front, and the two fullbacks that we got in, I just don't think that they have. I don't think they have the base to do it this year, especially if they get some injuries. I don't even think Liverpool is as deep as we are, to be honest with you. I think City's probably the only team in the Premier League that has as much depth, seeing that half of our bench now used to be our first team. So
yeah, no, I think you're 100% right. But look, thank you so much for joining us today.
Quick prediction for Sunday?
Well, he said 4-1 or 2-1. So which one are you going to go for?
I'm hoping for 4-1. So
4-1.
That's what I'll go with.
Let's do it.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, mate. Hopefully we'll speak to you again soon.
Nice one, Will. Cheers for coming on, mate.
All right. So that concludes the end. Still nothing on Joe Rodon yet.
Nothing confirmed. 18 minutes left for the window. I think there's a lot of movement, so we might get something in before the window closes. But at the moment, nothing has been confirmed. But it looks like there's a lot of promising signs. All the noise is kind of saying that it's going to happen. So we have to wait and see. There's definitely a lot of movements going on.
Fingers crossed we will have a new signing in the next 20 minutes.
Here we are, Mike McGrath.
That's it. This is it.
From the Daily Telegraph, Spurs and Swansea have agreed a transfer fee for Joe Rodon. Race against time to get the deal done. So it looks like this one is going to get done. But we'll have to wait and see. It's a race against time. It's only 18 minutes left of the window. So whether we can sign those papers and get some sort of extension, that'll remain to be seen. I feel like there's no point trying this hard to get it done if it's not possible to beat the clock. So looks like we could have another signing on our hands. We'll let you know as soon as if anything happens, anything's confirmed. We'll do another video. But thank you, everyone.
But it does look that this is going to happen.
It looks like it. Mike McGrath from the Daily Telegraph, who's usually quite reliable. I think he might be tier 1.
He is.
In terms of Spurs Express. So this one looks like it could be getting over the line. But we only have 17 minutes, so 17 minutes.
We'll be doing an update for Joe Rodon straight after we get off this stream, so we'll keep you updated, as well as our predicted lineup going out today, and our match preview will be going out tomorrow. So keep an eye out on all those, all that content coming your way, as well as on Sunday the live watch along for the West Ham game. Finally, Tottenham are back. And also the post-match fan show where all of you can have your say on the game. Gold members will have that link in the community section ready to go, probably around just before the game kicks off. But Simi, you want to just run us through the gold member competition one more time?
Yeah, every month we have a prize draw at the last live stream of every month. And we're giving away great Tottenham prizes for all our gold members. We're giving away 3 tiers of prizes. We're giving away flags and programs. We're giving away WeAreTottenhamTV merchandise. And we are giving away a signed Tottenham shirt signed by the whole squad. We're also giving away shirts signed by Toby Alderweireld and shirts signed by Graham Roberts and Ledley King. So really, really exciting. Hopefully we get all the gold members possible who can really get involved in this prize draw. He's showing it on screen anyway.
Yeah, but I'm going to show them in full.
We have the shirt right here, signed by the whole team. So all gold members are going to be eligible to win, going to be entered into the prize draw, and going to be, there you go. They're all going to be eligible to win this shirt, signed by the whole Tottenham squad.
Whole team, and you get a certificate and a key to show you whose signature is what. So
yeah,
if you want to be in with a chance, we got 2 of these, and we've got another one with a Toby Alderweireld signature, and one other one with legend Graham Roberts and assistant manager and legend Ledley King as well. So if you want to be within a chance of winning these, then do join our gold membership. All you have to do is click join, and you'll be in a chance with winning it.
All right. So get involved in that. Obviously, we're going to have the Harry Kane watch along yet again on
Harry
Sunday.
Kane giveaway, yeah.
The Harry Kane giveaway on Sunday. So every time Harry Kane hits the back of the net, all our subscribers are going to be eligible to win Spurs prizes. And yeah, we're still waiting for any more updates on Joe Rodon, but we'll give you any updates. We only have 15 minutes till the end of the window, so any updates on that one will be first to provide you with.
All right, and I just want to apologise to everyone who didn't manage to get on today. We will be doing this show every Friday at 3 o'clock, so anyone who didn't get on today, we'll try and get you on next time. And also, I want to apologise for the technical difficulties that we had earlier on in the show. But yeah, we're trying our best to bring you the best content. So thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for your likes, your comments,
Swansea
super
just
chats.
announced the signing, so this is getting closer and closer, it looks like.
It's getting closer. We'll be bringing you an update on Joe Rodon as Swansea have confirmed their replacement. So it looks like this one will get over the line. We'll be bringing you some updates on that today. But anyway, thank you for joining us. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs. What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, and we have got some really exciting news to bring to you today. We have got some amazing prizes for you to give away over the next 4 months. And first of all, though, I want to talk to you about memberships and how you can join and what it's all about. Sim, tell us more about these memberships.
So currently we have 2 tiers of membership live on the channel. We have the silver tier and we have the gold tier of memberships. What you get with the silver tier is you get shout outs, it's general support for the channel, and you get customized emojis. And for the gold tier, you get priority on our fan show, and you get entered into a prize draw at the end of every month. It will be drawn live on our last watch along on every month, and we have 3 tiers of prizes we're going to be giving away each month to all our gold members. So what can you tell us more about the prizes?
I mean, these prizes are really exciting. I'm going to go from bottom to top. The bottom prize, so that we'll be giving away 3 prizes, like my brother said, every month. The first one will be given away on the Antwerp watch along on the 29th of October. So the number 3 prize will be flags and programs, so you'll get drawn out at random. Number 3, so the first person to get called out will get a flag and a program. The second prize will be a We Are Tottenham TV t-shirt. No, not like this scrabby one that I'm wearing, but we have ordered some really nice new material, new colours. They are really nice, so keep your eye out for that. So the second prize will be a We Are Tottenham TV shirt, and the number 1 prize, Sim, the big boy prize for the next 4 months are signed shirts. So the first month we'll be giving away a signed t-shirt, last year's Tottenham Hotspur shirt by Toby Alderweireld. The next month we'll be giving away a signed shirt from the Champions League year of Ledley King and Graham Roberts. And the last 2 months, this one's really exciting, we have got 2 shirts sponsored by William Hill that is signed by the entire squad, the entire Tottenham Hotspur squad of last year on last year's shirt. So we've got 2 of those to give away for the last 2 months.
So keep your eyes peeled for that. You have to be a gold member to be eligible to win these prizes and to be entered into the draw at the end of every month. So to make sure that you're signed up, you need to scroll down to the join button, click join and become a gold member today. Obviously, you also have priority on the fan cams, on the fan show as well, if you sign up to be a gold member, so you can beat the queues and have your say after. We do a fan show after every single game this season. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And we do fan shows throughout the season reacting to certain topics, so you get priority on that if you're a gold member. So make sure you scroll down and join.
Exactly. So I just want to say thank you so much to all of you out there for all the support. To be eligible to win this, all you need to do is scroll down, click join, and join our gold membership. Once again, thank you all for the support, for the continued support for all. I think it's been about 3 or 4 years we've been doing this.
Yeah,
now,
a long time. But we want to give something back. So we're doing surprise draws. This is on top of the live watch along Harry Kane giveaway that we do for every single game. And all you have to do is be subscribed to win Spurs prizes for that. So we're just giving away prizes left, right, and centre, aren't we?
We are indeed. I mean, we love giving back to you. We appreciate all the support you've given us on all over the years. So look, thank you very much. Click join our gold membership, be eligible to win these great prizes, and yeah, thank you very much. Like, subscribe and comment, and as always, come on you Spurs.